I'ma go to date with ya.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. I'm what I hype about. I'm what they rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married to mud, I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside and stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just these spell check. Give me a T, then give me the E, then give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They wanna scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want a team. And she want a team. She want a team. But there's don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But they can't running all the gangs, oh yeah. But there's don't running all the lanes, oh yeah. The gangs, oh yeah. Give me a...
The finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin out in Las Vegas. The Raiders at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And it's the Raiders defense that comes up with the big play here. Ball is loose, they pounce on it, and then it's off to the races. A scoop and score for the touchdown. The Raiders are going to wind up winning by 17. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is the running back for the home team. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. The Bucs win their second straight as they get the victory here. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Drake May. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away. The Pats come away with the victory in what could wind up being an AFC playoff preview. So that'll do it for us as we look forward to what should be a fantastic final 2 weeks of the regular season. I'm Scott Hansen. Happy holidays from all of us at EA Sports.
All right, what big games do we have this week? It's like Tampa Bay's got an important game. San Francisco plays the Bengals. That's our opponent in the final week. Rams. Looks like, and the records, besides the Giants, are pretty spread out. The Giants play the Jets, Battle of New York. I don't see any really games. I mean, I'm guessing New Orleans still has a shot at the playoffs if they beat Washington. Detroit and Seattle. Who's the last seed over there in the? Let's see here. What we got? So the Commanders are, yeah, so the Commanders, if they lose, they could miss the playoffs. And what are the 49ers record? 49ers are 9-6. What are the Commanders? 8-7. So it's pretty locked in. I don't really love the standing format on this. Oh, okay, here this will show playoffs locked. Nobody's locked. Those are the worst records. Look at that division. That's terrible. 7-8, 5-10, 5-10, 5-10. 9-6, 9-6, 7-8, 4-11. Two teams have clinched, so you got your best teams right there. Two of them. The Bills are my Super Bowl pick. And you got the Chiefs and Chargers. Broncos, I mean, if they win the final, I don't know. We'll see what's going to happen. We'll just play this game. Do that every time. All right, I'm going some. Maybe we'll have some weather. Let's hope. I want some snow. Snow game. I haven't had one yet. Come on, Chicago has snow. Snow?
So much NFL history has come from within the
Is it
walls of
foggy at
Soldier
least?
Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Bears. Well, a very happy new year to all of you watching this one. Joined by Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, saying hello for the first time in the new year, Brock. And also, as we end another regular season, this is our penultimate contest before the old NFL calendar flips a page and our postseason arrives.
And this is where you want to put your best foot forward to begin one year and end another. Your New Year's resolution. Start the calendar year off right and give all the effort you got. Empty the tank over these last couple weeks. And in this regular season, playing the best football you've got in you.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Throwing again on second, Williams. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
Third down, here's Williams. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Holding offense.
Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run third down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up fourth down. This one carries out of bounds. Not the greatest field position awaiting them. It's spotted at the 11. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
You remember what he did last week? Kind of worked in support of. And it gets to times a winning effort. You'll take the 3 touchdowns every single week and twice on Sunday. All those turnovers can't happen. They eventually catch up to you. This time it was a win, but a repeat this week with all those mistakes, wrong odds.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 11-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Genty from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Robinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Giving this to Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
This time it's a passing play. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
They'll throw 3rd and long. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But I believe a Raider covered that one, so they'll luckily hang on to possession. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up 4th down.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down, Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards. New set of downs for him from the 31. Running from the pistol here with Jeanty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
At the 32-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Stuck this one on the ground with Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. Continuing to move past the 45. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be first down Bears.
Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Again, a run with Pollard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Throw here, 3rd down. Going all the way to the end zone here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And after having to call in their punch of those first 2 series, they really want to keep him on the sidelines for the duration of this one. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Another give here to Genty. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Back now, pressure coming. Going deep here for the end zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. Second down coming up.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
This is Genty on second. And not much space available there. Maybe two. That brings up third down.
Taking down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lofts it deep right side. He's got it at the 30. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line. Setting up 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Pollard will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This is Loveland working the right side. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a 9-point advantage. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned. That's 6 in the end.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears make it a 10-point ball game. Sanders all set to send it away. This return starts at the 5. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score. Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, 2nd down coming up.
Straight ahead with Genty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. 3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Third and long for him here. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds the in route complete. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bears territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hits him on the in route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Now, I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He completes it in traffic. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the Bears' 37-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt to pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Back to Genty. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. On the screen, this is White. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Great, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. And this isn't going to do it. The kick is no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
The Bears and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. Up the middle, here goes Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Right back to Pollard. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Working from the gun, Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. I'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Running right, here's Pollard. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, the entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. He's going for it himself. And he winds up a little short of that marker, but after getting 7 here, Brock, we might see them go for it on 4th down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they take the field with nothing to show from their last series, Brock. Gotta imagine they're pretty upset with how it ended.
Yeah, and the only way to flush that feeling, and the good teams do this, is to go down and make sure your kicker's not attempting a field goal, but an extra point on this drive.
They'll work against the blitz. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Well into this 1st half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They'll air it out on third. Finds him on the slant. And he needed a little more room to reach that line. The stop is made in time. That brings up fourth down. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Ooh, maybe some nerves there. He moved early on fourth down. Now we're going to see if this affects their choice to go for it. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. A.J. Cole on the punt. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
15 yards on the play. And the Bears.
Williams from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Raiders headed out on offense. Little time remaining in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They're probably going to try to get this into field goal range, trying to trim that lead. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Bears bringing out an extra DB here. 3rd down. They'll throw. 3rd and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Williams. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him. Had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. The Raiders going to get the football one final time in the first half. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down. Again, throw out of the gun. Throwing left side, Bowers has it. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo. And that ball is zipping all over the field.
Hits him on the out route. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the gap closes to 14 points.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. Well, gotta imagine he's going to be headed to the kicking net after that one, right, partner? Work on how he's striking that football. That was a considerable miscue right there. Handoff running left, Pollard. And he's going to be forced out, but a nice gain before he was on what's going to be the final play of this second quarter.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. It is Week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our look around the NFL starts now. At Northwest Stadium in Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Saints. And here's the Saints wideout. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. 77 yards for the touchdown. The Saints get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Jets. And this is Cam Scattaboo. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. The Giants lead it by a point at halftime. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All set to send it away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jency headed back out there.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, We have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
They're throwing it. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's a Vegas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Coming left is Genty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
The only thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pass play coming here. Out to his wideout. It's a screen. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. When we got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
They'll throw here on first. Looking slant route, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
And off to Genty. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
He keeps it himself. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
A 3rd and 2 QB sneak for nothing, Kate? Well, that leaves a mark. Offensively, it's humble pie. Defensively, it is life-giving.
This is Genty. And the defense escapes. And a nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. That one's complete, right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. 2nd and 10. Need something positive here. Williams to throw. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. Crosses midfield, still going. Reaches the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears push their lead further to start the half. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21.
Bears 24. Raiders 3.
Sanders all set to send it away.
Sanders set to kick off.
Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And after they were stopped on 4th down their prior possession, Brock, you got to wonder if they're going to be confident enough to go for it again if they get to that point here. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Looking in the air here. This ball's cut by Bowers. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. Oh, he put everything he had into that. He's got it deep downfield. And he gets this down near the 30. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Dumped off to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
Working inside the red zone. Dumps it off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that brings up 4th and goal. The Raiders settling for 3 as they send the field goal unit out. A very short kick here from the right hash.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. They'll stuck this one on the ground with Pollard. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Pad level, pad level, pad level. To stop a run before it can get going means you got underneath those pads and gave that runner nowhere to go.
Off the play fake, Williams. Finds his fullback. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
3rd and 2, Williams. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. They'll send out the punting unit. Ryan Stonehouse will kick it away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Back to throw on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Second and 10, and they'll stick to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's sack number 4 in the game for them. This one makes it 3rd down.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, or just keep stepping on that gas?
He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. One play action. Williams. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd down. Here's Williams. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. They'll bring out the punter here. And he'll try to hit this one well. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Running to the pistol here with Jency. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Throw here, 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Giving this to Jency. Continuing to move past the 45. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
Back now, pressure coming. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll work against the blitz. It is Cup, left side. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It's a gain of 11.
So first down from the 41.
Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the ground with Gentile. Now this is a part of why they find themselves trailing here in the 4th block. Another tough carry for him as he's taken down for a loss.
It's a loss of 2.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
2nd down pass play coming. Hits him on the out route. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Back to throw on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
If they wanted any kind of shot here, Kate, to come back in this game, that field goal had to go through and make it a 2-score game. That's only the first of what would need to be several steps here in a hurry to have a chance to try to pull this out.
Fields this one at the 3. This makes it up to the 25. Here come the Bears back out on offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. On play action, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It is so hard for these defenses. I don't envy them at all. I'm trying to monitor where these running backs are. Are they chipping? Are they delaying their route? He's such an underrated part of their overall passing game.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Here we go. 72.
He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up second down.
It's second down.
Throwing from the gun here. Grabbed by Besh, left side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Trying to work as fast as possible.
Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to pass on first and 10. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down here at the 16. Ball right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's second and inches.
At the 16-yard line.
Genty from the gun. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, third and 1. Try and run here with Robinson. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up. Down in the fourth, offense staying out there for this. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line, no gain.
That ball may have been carried by the quarterback, but it was won by the line up front with that push, Kate. It's that initial effort right off the snap that creates the room and the yardage to go pick up the first down.
Counter give to Genty. Now this is a part of why they find themselves trailing here in the fourth, Brock. Another tough carry for him as he's taken down for a loss. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bears is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's second and 12. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Short pass brought in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Here's Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
He gets it again. And he can't punch it in. Man, the defense punches back, sticks him at the 2. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Let's go. Pat the 60. Pat the 60. Don't go 18. Take over.
He'll look to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Now a point after to bring it back within 1 score. And that's no good. They missed the try. They needed that extra point, Brock, and now still trailing in this 2-possession game. We've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Has this at the 6. Jukes away from 1. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Bears about set for their next possession. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late.
What is that?
Setting him on the dive. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
At the 44-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the 44-yard line.
Williams will look to throw. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for DJ Moore.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
And 10.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback.
On the double.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. Everybody rushing back to the line. From the red zone now. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to have him a 1st and goal from the 4 as he goes out.
Let's go now.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. It's a screen play to Genty. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown. I give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Chicago getting set to take the field now. They're out there with a lead that's down now to just 2 points, Brock. So you got to be cautiously aggressive, right? Try to run out the clock, but take care of the football because all it takes is a field goal to beat you.
How many times do these games we call come down to just one possession? Right? It's why these teams spend so much time situationally in the red zone, end of half, end of game. You've got to live for these situations.
He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Another carry for it. And they get it done. Stopped for a loss on 3rd down. That should get them the football back.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
On now comes their punter. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They have been automatic scoring in this quarter, and yet another opportunity to do so here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19-18.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down.
Ready up. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Tried getting that one to Jack Besh. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Looking to throw it. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So the penalty would have given them a lot of yardage anyway, Brock, but getting the catch, that makes it feel a whole lot better.
Look at his ability to not only work deep downfield through contact, but come up with the catch as well. You know, Kate, that's what scouts call competitive toughness. That's what a quarterback calls his best friend.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. That's complete to Bowers outright. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Fourth down, and we're going to see just how clutch he is on this kick. This is a 55-yard look from the left hash. His kick is drifting, and it's no good. Just couldn't get it inside of that left upright. And instead of taking a 1-point lead, they trail by 2.
Kid, I don't think I've ever seen it in a special teams playbook, but every kicker knows this is what you sign up for. You're going to be the hero or the GOAT. And unfortunately, this kicker, he's going to put a lot of the blame on himself.
Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. And that 2-point lead, it's still right there on the scoreboard, Brock, after their defense got off the field clean.
And now, Kate, this offensive goal is to make sure that clock expires with that lead still in hand and them holding the ball. You absolutely do not want to give this ball back, knowing the other side still just needs a field goal.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners as we say so long from Chicago.
I like Avery Johnson, I think, more than Mendoza.
It's the most wonderful time of the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 17. Lots to get to this week. We'll start at Soldier Field. The Bears at home to take on the Raiders. And it's Tony Pollard. Throw it out there on a little simple screen pass, but he'll turn it into much more than that. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Bears win their third straight game as they get the victory today. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots? They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And this is Josh Allen. This will wind up a touchdown. The Bills wind up taking this one by a touchdown. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the Detroit Lions. And this is the home team running back. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away, it's a touchdown. The Seahawks win in a tight one, 21-17 the final score. So that'll do it. 1 week remains in the regular season. Can't wait till next weekend. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from all of us at EA Sports.
Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visitors' sideline, there's Bengals head coach Zach Taylor. His guys looking for a second straight victory after coming out on top a week ago. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always... Demands attention.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. first carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, pulled in by Tucker. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Here comes 3rd down at 7.
3rd and 7.
They'll set up a throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll run for it with Robinson. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And he comes to the end of the season leading the NFL in passing yards. And that's not necessarily something you set out to do at the beginning of the year, but it's a good illustration of how remarkable and consistent he's been all season.
Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining.
Here we go, here we go. Cut! 180. What is that? 180.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
11, 11, 11.
They go play action with Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
On one, ready?
And the Bengals first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That's caught by his big tight end. The ball comes out, and the Raiders pick it up. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. A good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
The Raiders offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. And you can see he leads the league in rushing as he enters this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. Short throw caught by Bowers. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Here's a 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Luke Schoonmaker, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point attempt to follow here. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Burrow will throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the 28-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Able to find Higgins. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
Here we go. 180.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the ground, it's Taj Brooks. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
180.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 19. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 6.
2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4.
11. Gun. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the 1st down.
That's another
9 yards that time.
1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
1-1. Ready? Here we go. Stop.
Chase, the motion man right.
Stop.
Here's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
Offside. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6.
Raiders 6.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. The Raiders offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And they've used him quite a bit in the passing game as you take a look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, and he's right there in the mix. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Back to throw now on first down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. The Raiders had 5 and 11 on the year. And they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 34-yard line.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. You talk about this Bengals defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That's the third time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw again. He'll get that out to the flat to White. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down straight ahead. And his kick is indeed good. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Gun.
Partner, just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season, the playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 63 yards. And the Bengals are able to move back in front. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5.
Raiders 9.
The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now back to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And the Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And the running lane's non-existent in this 1st half as they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for him. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
This one incomplete. Probably should have been picked. A little nonchalant with the throw to the safety valve, but it's 4th down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
They'll run for it. This is White. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 38.
11 MT.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
11 MT.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now Burrow. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead. So that's the rookie's first trip to the end zone, and I think it's safe to say one he'll always remember.
Oh, without a doubt. That one is going to be imprinted forever. And nowadays, we're seeing rookies make a greater impact at that position at receiver than ever before. I think mainly because of the sheer volume of footballs that they catch in college.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll drop the throw. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have
and nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Jamar Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that will make this A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Cincinnati, it was too little, too late as they finish off the regular season with a mark of 7-10. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, this loss will be the capper to what will be a disappointing 5-12 campaign. And with some high picks coming in this spring's draft, it's a team for whom a roster overhaul may be on the way. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time, feeling like Dion in the limelight. Showdown, trying to blow it down, get my mind right. Oh, hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud. So get loud. I take the first, you keep it coming. We know a lot about turning nothing to something. We doing big things, ain't never bluffing. Top of the world, ain't no doubt in mine, it's about time. Whoa. Hey, what you know? Ain't crashing out, but my pedal is to the floor. Whether in the clouds or down below, all I wanna do is hear you get loud. So get loud. So get loud.
takes a part of me. Something lost and never seen. Every time I stop to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain, in vain. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me to lay. Something takes a part of me. Feeling like a freak on a leash. Feeling like I have no release. How many times have I felt disease? Nothing in my life is free, is free. Sometimes I cannot take this place. Sometimes it's my life I can't taste. Sometimes I cannot feel my face. You'll never see me fall from grace. Something takes a part of me. You and I were meant to be. A cheat for me to lay. Something takes a part of me.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get you caught up on. We'll start in Jacksonville. The Jaguars at home to take on the LA Chargers. And this is Bashal Tootin. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Jaguars take care of business. The number 2 seed will get another home game in the divisional round. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And it's Jordan Love on target to Jaden Reed. 20 yards on the touchdown pass. The Packers pull off the big upset. The wild card knocks off the division champ. They're moving on to the divisional round. Lastly, let's go out to Arrowhead. The Chiefs taking on the Houston Texans. And it's Jalen Noel. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. A 55-yard touchdown. The Texans make a statement. They are not to be taken lightly. The number 6 seed knocks off the number 3. One round is complete. We're down to 8 teams remaining with a chance to lift the Vince Lombardi Trophy. I'm Scott Hansen. We'll see you next week in the divisional round. everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And here's the Packer wideout. He's going to run a deep route, look it in, and he's gone. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The visitors pull off yet another upset. They are now just one win away from the Super Bowl. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots as they host the Houston Texans. And this is Drake May. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Patriots use that bye week to their advantage. They'll get another home game next week in their quest for the Super Bowl. One more to show you real quick. It's over in Tampa, the Buccaneers taking on the San Francisco 49ers. And this is Christian McCaffrey. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The 49ers are on to the NFC Championship game. They get it done here in the divisional round. And with that, the divisional round is complete. We're down to 4. Next Sunday night, we will know the Super Bowl matchup. Until then, Scott Hansen saying goodnight from Orlando. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty of action to get to. We'll begin in Santa Clara. The Niners at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And let's watch Josh Jacobs. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Packers do it again. What a run through these playoffs. They're the surprise champions of the NFC. Next up, why don't we go to Foxborough and check in on the Patriots. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And here it's Josh Allen hooking up with Joshua Palmer. Middle of the end zone, touchdown. The Bills do it again. In an unlikely path to the Super Bowl, they found their way as champions of the AFC.
The top prize in the NFL is the Lombardi Trophy, but some individual hardware is pretty nice to end a season with too. Today, one of their players has a reason to celebrate.
All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made him. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G-pad, watching do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like what he on. This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We start in Buffalo. The Bills at home to take on the Green Bay Packers. And it's Josh Jacobs. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown. The Packers get it done. Congratulations to them. They are your Super Bowl champions.
One season ends and the work begins on the next for players and coaches. Their goals are the same. Find weaker areas and make them strengths to bring into a new year.
You know I'm loco.
Try to snatch these pigs wanna blow my house down and underground to the next town. They get mad when they come to raid my pad and I'm up in the night loose can. Yes, I'm the pirate pilot of this ship. If I dip with the ultraviolet dream, hide from the red light beam. Now that you believe in the unseen, look but don't make your eyes strain. Like me, it's going insane. Insane in the membrane.
Something takes a part of me, something lost and never seen. Every time I start to believe, something taken from me. Life's gotta always be messing with me. Can't it chill and let me be free? Can't I take away all this pain? I try to every night, all in vain. Sometimes I can't.
I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. My hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light up? Yeah, did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed when I'm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't state much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Contract. So bang and hot and langing on my
folks on liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Mama's gonna beg for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Still for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Mama's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins.
Welcome to the NFL Draft.
Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now do it. What we gonna call it? All out balling. Crime's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Crime's gonna pay me. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when in Rome. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything, I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink. But I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Fate, anxiety flies, like he's a walk for all his lies. So full of praise, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving all around, we're going up and down. We're moving all around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Tell 'em my doubts, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds. Sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes. Jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? Come on, too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all too big for your britches. How's about a high five for the good girls and the good guys? You know who you are. I made this diamond plated, taking the Morgan Wallen in an elevator. I'll be turning on you like a generator. I'll be the greatest that you ever hated, All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is. For your fix of that limp biscuit mix. So where the you at, punk? Shoot.
rock, and bounce in the mosh pit. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Hey ladies, hey fellas, and the people that don't give up. All the lovers, all the haters, and all the people that call themselves players. Hot mamas, pimp daddies, and the people rolling up in caddies. Hey rockers, hip hoppers, and everybody around the world. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. 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 Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Hands up, now hands down. Tell me what you gonna do now. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now. About that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that behind up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Dino, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that I get, the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, chillin' in the build. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping
my block, straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead miss. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then you gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long. Just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home. Stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing in, closing in. I keep going in, going in. See that I'm gonna be the first, but they praying that I won't let. And you know that I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. I get better when I wanna get better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good, I'ma do it better.
Always on my grind, it's 24/7, I don't settle. I demand my respect, cause they'll finesse you if you let them. Told myself I was the champion, went and got the medals. I showed the world my true colors, and they was black and yellow. I let the past be the past, I'm on a new level. It's hard to pick which car to drive, I got a few of them. The first to make it